What going, YouTube, man? It's your boy J Smalls. I'm coming at y'all boys with another video, man. And today we're reacting to NBA referees are rigging the finals again about Hoop Reports, man. It feels like I haven't reacted to a Hoop Reports video in a minute, but I'm glad I'm watching this, bro, because I know the refs be cheating and it's a thunder, bro. We already know they be free throw merchant. But I haven't watched I haven't even watched one full quarter of a finals game this whole finals. So this really about to help me get my perspective wider and see what's going on. But if you may click on this video, I truly do appreciate you for watching. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you're having a fantastic and incredible day. And shout out to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, allowing me to be here, allowing y'all to be here, and just everything He has done for us. Truly, thank you, Jesus. But with all that being said, without further ado, man, let's see what He's talking about. Let's get a video.
The Pacers were,
and if you do want to sub it, man, by all means, go ahead if you want. It's up to you. You know what I'm saying? Will be very well appreciated, though.
Siakam down the lane, kicks it inside.
Because I did hear they were coming back or something, and they called some bogus foul or something. But I don't know if it's true. We gotta find out.
2-1 at home, playing with confidence, crowd roaring. OKC 94-91 cooked.
Wait, 94-91. This was game 4. Up by 11 minutes.
Set in over a decade was about to happen. Unfortunately, they forgot to game plan for him.
Not the free throw merchant. Oh, Scott Foster. I ain't gonna lie. I know the game just started, but bro, Scott Foster, why the heck does he even still have a job? Why is he still in the NBA, bro? It's been so clear. He done rigged so many games, bro. He got to be on the NBA's payroll for rigging games or something, bro. There's no way he hasn't gotten fired. There's so much speculation, bro. I remember, and Chris Paul can win with him. I didn't see so much stats of certain players or certain teams are not winning with Scott Foster, or he's always the ones when it comes crunch time, the game actually starts to matter. Every play starts to matter. He's the one calling everything, bro. It's always him. Get this guy out the NBA. You can put me in the league, and I promise you, game's gonna have smooth outcomes than when he's in the game. He gotta be betting, bro, because ain't no way he ain't betting. Ain't no way he ain't got no parlays going on, bro. I know he making crazy money.
Changing whistles, officiating.
Like what is this?
From phantom fouls to game-changing whistles.
Offensive. I mean,
has tainted countless playoff moments. It's sad. It cheapens the game, and it casts a shadow over the entire league. But once again, the NBA is at the center of a controversy. This time,
I mean, yeah, they have one of the worst refs I've ever seen.
And just like that, the course of NBA history may have changed forever.
Ad coming in, you already know how this go.
And losing that with still believe if you agree.
2 hook, baby.
NBA referees are supposed to be neutral. No bias,
but they're not.
No agenda.
I think referees in any sport are neutral, bro. Like, it seems like even in the WNBA and football, college football, any sport I didn't watch, bro, referees are not neutral, bro. That's false. Straight. I promise you that.
But one referee has become impossible to ignore. His name is Scott Foster, widely known around the league as the Extender. Over the years, he's built a reputation for controversial whistles. The kind that just happen to stretch playoff series, protect certain stars, etc., etc. Earlier this season in a Knicks game, Scott was seen limping around the court, and by the end of the third quarter, he couldn't continue. Calf injury. The NBA world.
Scott Foster was on the hardware calling the match, but it was a cavern that impacts future NBA refs. Good. I mean, no, I'm not saying he's good that he's injured, but thank you, he's not ref no more, bro. Oh my gosh.
Fans were probably thinking, maybe, just maybe, the playoffs would feel a little more fair this time. Now, fortunately, the calf healed. But unfortunately, so did his whistle. In Game 1 of the second round, the Nuggets stole a win from OKC. And if they had managed to steal another one, OKC would have been dead in the water. But here's the thing. OKC isn't just another playoff.
I done seen some of the foul calls in that series, bro. I'm already knowing, bro. It's something diabolical that went on in that game.
They've got the MVP, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, a player the league is clearly invested in to become the future face of the league. So, game 2, it mattered. A lot. If Denver went up 2-0, the series was basically over. But, guess who just so happened to suit up for game 2? Yeah, that's right.
Scott Foster,
Scott
the man, the
Foster.
myth, the legend, the cheater. The
And
extender,
man
as they would
didn't
say.
miss a single beat. I mean, 11 free throws for SGA. Jokic fouled
Bro, I ain't
out.
gonna lie, that's one thing, bro. When it comes to refs, I ain't gonna lie, all sports, anybody who came up to sports, control the games and all that. All y'all are just slow or dumb or something, bro. I'm sorry. How come in every sport there is no consequences for refs launching the games, bro, at all? And it's always them certain refs that be launching the games. This even in the NFL, I'm sure this in the WNBA, it's in the NBA, I'm sure it's in college football, I'm sure it's in hockey and all that. Why do refs get no consequences, bro? They can launch the game as hard as possible, and then and they review it after the game. The league reviews it after the game, say, well, yeah, that was a bad call, or this and that, or yeah, he was wrong. Oh, it's too late now, buddy. The outcome has already happened. There's nothing you can do. But they need to put ref stats out in public, bro. I'm tired of refs cheating, bro, and that's just how it is in everything. High school basketball, college basketball, any sport you can think of, bro. If they have ref stats, bro, out in the public, like they be having player stats and all the plus and minuses and this and that, I promise you, bro, we will see how even worse these refs are. These, just by the eye test, these refs are already terrible, disgusting, and garbage. Imagine if their stats are out. Brother, they're getting fired. We need some actual professional refs, bro. I'm pretty sure some of us right here, right now, you watching this, I know for sure I can go out there and ref better than them. Give me a month of making sure I know all the rules. I'll promise you, we're having better games, better outcomes, bro. Shoot, even the viewers are going to boost. I bet you that.
In the blowout game. Denver never stood a chance. Series extended. Now, here's where it gets even more suspicious.
They did get whooped.
So, the other game Scott Foster officiated in this series was Game 7, another blowout. Then, what was the next OKC game he showed up for? Game 2
blowout
versus Minnesota, another dominant win. And, once again, SGA
14 free throws, nice.
15 free throw attempts.
I mean, it ain't
That's
nothing
3
new
for
though.
3 when Foster's involved with OKC. And
Wait.
attempts. That's 3 for 3 when.
So we're blatantly cheating. All right, that's what it is. This is what it is, bro. That's what it is. Now I know. If Scott, bro, I promise you this right now. If Scott Foster is refereeing Game 7 of this NBA Finals, bro, all you Pacers fans, anybody putting parlays on who's gonna win the game, you might as well put your whole life savings, your whole bank account. You might as well put everything on the Thunder. Scott Foster is not letting these brothers lose. You're telling me all the games that he officiated, they're just absolutely dominating, bro? Put the parlay money on the Thunder, bro. I feel bad for all the Pacers fans, bro. I'm crying if I hear Scott Foster's refereeing, bro. I already know we lost. And I got to hear some diabolical takes about Shea and all them being better than KD and Russ. I ain't got time for all that, bro. I might have to bet on it. Just know, bro. I'm letting y'all know right now. I'm just saying, bro. I'm letting y'all know right now.
And what about after that? He wasn't on the floor, but for Game 2 of the NBA Finals against the Pacers, he was working in the replay center.
Oh!
And yes, OKC won that Game 2.
Oh, well, of course.
Then came Game 4, a golden chance for the Pacers to take a commanding 3-1 lead and all but shut the door on OKC. But,
Scott Foster was in there too.
as soon as I saw Scott Foster was officiating, I knew something was about to go down. But I wasn't the only one. People were literally changing their predictions the moment his name got announced.
If Scott is here, it's extended. So let me go ahead and put the real jersey on.
See, he know. Hey, you wanna know? Hey, he's a smart guy.
I expected Foster to leave his fingerprints all over this game, and it didn't take long. In the second quarter, he hits Obi Toppin with a flagrant foul. Now, from every angle, it looked like a hard playoff foul. That's it. Nothing dirty. Nothing crazy.
This is a flagrant foul, bro. This is a flagrant foul. NBA, are we being serious, bro? We're still letting this man ref now? Technical one at most. Where the heck is the flagrant at? Like, there's no way we're being serious here, bro. There's just no way.
In fact, it looks like Caruso sort of jumps into
He
it
did!
as well. Even the commentators didn't think it was going to be a flagrant.
Well, we all agreed with Steve Javy, and we don't agree with Scott Foster.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure 99% of the people on the earth is not agreeing with Scott Foster unless you're an OKC Thunder fan, bro.
Again, as Steve Javy pointed out, the player was not in a vulnerable position.
And I thought the left hand going at the ball was enough to make it like he's making a play on the ball.
Exactly, that's common sense.
After the
Duh.
call was made, though, was the moment I said to myself,
Bro, I'm tired of...
and sure enough, the fourth quarter delivered exactly what I feared. SGA was untouchable. Every whistle went. SGA was.
Bro.
Every whistle.
Like, how? Like,
Now,
you
to be
just
fair,
cannot play defense on him, bro. Bro, SGA and Scott Foster might be the best duo in NBA history, bro. This ain't no hate. I'm just being honest. Bro, SGA already be free throw merchant to begin with. You add Scott Foster in there, this is what everybody's face that is not an OKC fan looks like. Even some OK fans might start looking at this because they know they can't even defend him no more. All the stuff they didn't see. Now, I know they be seeing the same thing unless they're just delusional. They got logs in their eyes, bro. The two foul calls I didn't see were both in the fourth quarter. Look at this right here, bro. Like what can you do? Hold on. What can you do about this?
Was untouchable. Every whistle went his way.
Bro didn't get touched. I remember Hey, he might be better. Hey, him and Scott Foster might be better than 2016, bro, and 2018, bro. I'm sorry. Call me crazy. It don't even make no sense.
By missing free throws.
Now explains why they lost.
Down the stretch. But let's be honest. They were playing 8-on-5 with the way Scott Foster and his crew were calling this one.
Let me see. Was this a foul too?
They were playing 8-on-5 with the way Scott Foster and his crew were calling this
one.
I
don't know.
Like, seriously. How is this a shooting foul? Chet spins into Neesmith and suddenly getting free throws?
I hate refs, bro.
Everyone was stunned.
Not them personally. I just hate refs, bro.
Soon after that, the SGA parade to the line began.
He probably shot like what, 8 free throws in the fourth quarter, knowing how
free throws in the fourth quarter.
I see. If I watch these full games, I'm hot,
shots
bro.
a game this season, and he only averaged 4 free throws per game. Yet here was SGA taking 8 in the fourth quarter alone. And those calls, just soft, ticky-tack. Fouls you'd never see get called against OKC.
Like, oh, this has to be some of the soft. I don't know what to say, bro. What do y'all want me to say this? How am I supposed to react to this?
Spins, turns, shoots, and a foul.
A bad shot by SGA where he got bailed by the whistle. There was barely any contact.
There was no contact. If there was any at this point.
That's 5 for 5. Every time
5, bro. 8 free throws. No, man, bro.
Was involved in an OKC game this postseason. They won 5
all of them
for 5.
Please, bro. Please do not ref Game 7. If you ref Game 7, it's for sure rigged, bro.
Tell
and
me that's not suspicious.
There is no that's
really,
not even far-fetched. That's
controversial refs ever.
Reality.
Just happens to work a key game that gets decided at the line. But then, to make it worse, he even threw out a fan just for calling him Tim Donaghy.
Tim, I don't know. I don't even know who that is. Can somebody educate me on that?
Either. Social media exploded. Thread after thread of people who watched the game live, all saying the same thing.
The evidence.
Now, sure, some people will pull up stats and say, look, Scott Foster's not biased. The numbers are balanced.
If they say Scott Foster's not biased, bro, they're just delusional. It's straight like that. He has been known to be biased for years now. This ain't even something new. If you say he's not biased, you're just straight up delusional. You have no clue what's going on right now.
He's
bro.
not
I'm just
dumb.
being honest.
You think someone like that is going to make it obvious? If you're going to cheat, you don't make it obvious. You plan every
Exactly.
move.
Whenever you cheat on them tests in school, boy, you don't make it obvious unless you just got no care in the world. But no,
Scenarios in your
you
head.
got
over and
finesse. You got to do something now.
over. You make
feel me?
sure the numbers look clean. Nothing that raises red flags, but just enough to shift the outcome when it matters. I mean, if I were a corrupt ref, I wouldn't just
That's
cheat.
his homies right there.
I'd make it look like I never touched a thing. Like, players in the league don't just call him the
Scott the Extender Foster.
for no reason, you know?
That's a
Take
W nickname.
Game 6 of the 2016 NBA Finals.
No. Please tell me he was not the cause of my Golden State Warriors choking a 3-1 lead, bro.
For example, a potential Game 7 between the Warriors and the Cavs meant massive ratings. And, sure enough, it became the most watched NBA game since the Jordan era.
Yeah, whatever. Come on.
But in that Game 6, Steph Curry was hit with a string of soft, ticky-tack fouls. Game 6,
No.
Steph Curry was hit with a string of soft...
So not only is... You know what? Before I say anything, bro, let me just watch, bro. Let me shut up and watch the video.
and eventually fouled out. And who was officiating that game? Scott Foster.
So, when
Now-
Curry threw his mouthpiece, of course it's because of Scott Foster. So not only is he been rigging, is he just been rigging the games, he is a huge factor in my Golden State Warriors choking a 3-1 lead. Somebody needs to make a GoFundMe or something, bro. We need to fire this guy. He can't be in the NBA no longer. See, it's one thing whenever you messing up other people's teams, bro, which is still bad regardless, bro. There ain't no excuse. But whenever you start messing up my Golden State Warriors in something that legendary, bro, letting them blow a 3-1 comeback, knowing they're not winning that Game 7 with Prime Braun and Kyrie Irving, you need to get fired, bro. I can't take it no more, bro.
People might say, well, if he's always extending series, then why didn't he push the 2021 finals to Game 7?
Because he probably wanted the Bucks to win. And he hate Chris. Everybody know he hate Chris Paul. He ain't letting that happen.
The bias here isn't even hidden. It's straight up legendary.
11 straight playoff games officiated by Chris
Winning
Paul.
percentage around
Nice.
60%. But in games officiated by Scott Foster, it drops down to 10%.
God.
And if that wasn't enough,
Why does the league even
Foster
allow
is
him to
protected
even
by-
ref with Chris Paul playing on the floor?
to the biggest referee scandal in NBA history.
What?
During the height of the Tim Donaghy betting scandal, Foster had a shockingly close relationship with Donaghy, the convicted felon and disgraced ex-ref.
134 calls between them in 7 months. Calls before and after Foster officiated games Donnie bet on.
And honestly, the evidence looks pretty overwhelming. Now,
You don't need no
what ex-
FBI investigator to find this stuff out. It's right in front of your eyes, bro.
is going on with Scott Foster? Is the NBA actually giving him the green light to extend series?
Duh.
Is he
Well,
really
what do you think?
favoring
What do you think he's
certain players
refereeing for?
over
That's the only
others?
thing he can do.
We'll never get a straight answer from the league. This
that
is
bu-
the kind of secret they'll take to the grave. But Tim Donaghy, the former NBA referee who went to prison for betting on games, said something that makes a lot of sense.
Oh, he for real went to prison.
NBA referees understood it was in their best interest to protect the league's stars. Players like Kobe, LeBron, and Shaq were rarely called for fouls because fans paid top dollar to see them on the court. Now,
Nobody wants to watch rigged games, bro. I hate when refs be saying this. It makes someone no, bro. I'm trying to watch the actual basketball game that has no bias system, and you're actually calling the game for what it is. If LeBron, because you're making these players look better than what they should be, bro. If LeBron should have been fouled out, or if LeBron is fouling, or whatever the case may be, or he should not be going. I'm just saying LeBron as an example because he's just right here. He's in front of me. Or he shouldn't be going to the free throw line as much. Why are you sending him to the free throw line, bro? You're just making them look far better than what they are. Now you're screwing the debates, you're screwing this, the accolades, blah, blah. All these things add up. Why can't you just referee the game like how it's supposed to be ref, bro? Why can't you just use your brains and actually have integrity for once, bro? And it's not even just, it's only him. Every referee, any sport you go to, they all butt. I'm saying at least 70% of the referees be trash, be butt. And they be doing it on purpose too, and they get no punishment for it. But the players get all... Yo, referees look at the finesse, bro. You can do whatever you want to a certain point. Especially if the league love you like they love Scott Foster, bro. Hey, you safe for life, bro. You ain't going nowhere. You locked in with the league for life.
Referees who followed this unwritten rule were rewarded with playoff games, bigger paychecks, and more respect.
Favoritism wasn't just accepted, it was incentivized. Wow.
So, when it comes to the NBA and officiating, I don't think Adam Silver is making late night phone calls and whispering, "Do it." This isn't a mafia movie. There's too much at stake. If that kind of call or email ever leaked, it could collapse a billion-dollar empire.
Yeah, they're protecting them, bro.
I think it's exactly how Tim described it. Referees understand what the league wants, and they fall in line. That's not a conspiracy.
That's facts, bro.
Incentive structure. In science, it's called positive reinforcement. Do what the system wants, get rewarded. Step out of line, get sidelined. So, in my opinion, the NBA keeps things just shady enough to boost ratings, but not so shady that it looks rigged.
Nah. To me, at this point, it is overly rigged.
To maintain.
It's not even shady. It is facts. It's overly rigged at this point. Ain't even no discussion.
At least in theory.
Yeah, he's got clothesline.
But what do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and of course, check out this next
video.
video.
Hey, you already know this Sean rigged, bro. Let me know what y'all think. Am I tripping, bro? Or am I just telling the truth? I think I'm just telling the truth. Let me know if y'all do want me to react to this video. But if you did stay so long to the end of the video, I truly do appreciate you for watching, man. If you do want to become a member on the channel, man, by all means, go ahead. I will have a link down below in the description. But with all that being said, man, without further ado, hope you're blessed. Have a blessed day in Jesus' name, and I love y'all, man, for real. I'm gonna see your boys in the next, man. Yeah. Hold on, my bad didn't work. Yeah.